Women, we're easily attracted to men who know these things. And listen, the more you know, it makes your journey of pursuing and getting a woman so much easier. But most of the time, when you're not succeeding in an area of your life, it's typically because you're missing the right tools, you're missing the right information. And so believe it or not, you're way more capable of getting a woman attracted to you than you realize. And you might be saying, well, Arica, why haven't I had that experience? Or why isn't my wife attracted to me anymore? Or why do I feel like no matter how hard I try, it's just not working? Is not because you're a screw up or you're a failure. It's because you're not using the right tools. Once you start using the right tools, once you understand women, once you know how to do these things, we are naturally going to be drawn to you and attracted to you. And that is the whole premise of my channel, is to make this easier for you and to remove all of the guesswork. So let's get right into this. I'm Arica Angelo. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel right now for this sort of juicy content. When a man knows how to build connection with us through the things that he says, that is half the battle. When you know how to talk to us in a way that makes us feel giddy, that makes us feel flirty with you, that makes us feel sexually turned on, horny by you, when we feel like you have maturity, emotional maturity, you're a real man, you're not some little boy. When you're able to communicate these sort of things, it makes us naturally attracted to you. And so you want to be really mindful of the things that you say to a woman. And here's the big clarity. And this, you know what they say, common sense without common doing is a huge disaster. So common sense is you're going to talk to her differently than you would with your guy friends. That might not be natural for you because maybe you're not surrounded by women, so you don't know how to talk to women. But just understand that when you know how to talk to us in a playful and a sexy way, that this really turns us on. It makes us attracted to you. And chances are you're not talking to your boys this way. So when you go to talk to us women, it might feel a little bit foreign to you, might feel unnatural. That's okay. That's why you're learning how to talk to us. But when you know how to flirt with us by saying little things like, "Ooh, don't you look cute?" and that little skirt right there, "Don't you look sexy?" Or when you whisper things to her like, "I get a sense that you could be the dangerous type for me. I need to be careful with you." When you say a little banter like that, this puts you outside of the friend zone and makes you someone that we're genuinely attracted to. And obviously you can really escalate this when you're really building the attraction. Once there's that connection there and you want to escalate things sexually, there are dirty things that you can say to us. And believe it or not, we want to hear those dirty things. When a guy says, "I'm not into dirty talk," that is such a disappointment. It's like, no, you gotta have fun. You gotta hunt me, man. Come on, bring out that inner hunter in you. Talk dirty to me, do some naughty things. That's why we like 50 Shades of Grey and we listen to songs that talk about dirty things. Why? Because it turns us on, it makes us attracted to you. If you're like someone who struggles with that, then get access to my new program, Stroke and Moan, where I give you a guide of all the things to say to a woman in a very dirty way, even over text messaging, or along with sensual touch of how to touch us women in those erogenous areas that escalates that connection, that makes us hungry for you, deeply attracted to you. You can get it in the comment section. You can get it in the description. The other thing that makes us really attracted to you is when you know how to make our body work. And here's the reality. There are some men who know how to really, really, really touch a woman's body, how to kiss on a woman's body, how to pinch a woman's body, how to hold a woman's body. But when you don't know this, it's a big killjoy. And I will tell you a personal story of mine, because sometimes you guys just think if a guy's good looking and he is wealthy, that makes things work? Well, no, I'm going to tell you an actual story that happened to me because this guy didn't know how to do this and it made me unattracted to him. And here's the thing. He was good looking. He was wealthy. He drove a Mercedes AMG, a very nice car. But when we were out on the date, he didn't know how to kiss me. And I'm going to tell you, it really turned me off. And he wanted to escalate things. And for me, it was a no-go. Why? Because that kiss was an indication of what the sex was going to be like. And I'm like, if the kiss is shit, then you know this sex is going to be trasherina. So no, we're not having sex. And this isn't going any further. Basta, we're done. So no, when you don't know how to kiss, when you don't know how to touch us, this breaks the attraction. However, when you start mastering where to touch her body, where to arouse her, this communicates to us that you know what you're doing all through touch. And if we feel that energy coming from you through the touch, it's gonna make us more inclined to want to sleep with you. It's gonna make us more inclined to want to make love to you. It's gonna make us more inclined to want to make love to you over and over and over again. And if there was any other man in our mind, you've pushed him out of our mind because you've done such a great job. But this really builds our attraction for you. It makes it so much easier for us to be attracted to you when you communicate to us in such a sensual way, when you're touching on us in such a sensual way, and when you have that undertone. I'm going to be very honest with you, that foundation of masculinity, when you got a guy who knows how to touch you and he knows how to speak to you, and he's got that groundwork of he is a man's man, game over, bro. When you know how to do these things, it makes it so much easy for you. In fact, in the comment section, say, make it easy for me. Because here's the thing. We don't need to overcomplicate attraction. We can make things really simple. But when attraction with a woman starts becoming severely complicated, all it means is you're not a loser, you're not a screw up. It just means you don't have the right tools and you're not using those right tools. But when you do, trust me, attraction can be so much easier when you know what you're doing. I love you so much. I hope this video really supported you. Now here's a whole playlist of videos to continue to support you on your journey. Don't forget to get that Stroke and Moan program. It's in the comment section. It's in the description. Come back for more. I'll see you soon.